Welcome to Beatroot 2009-ish, 10-ish. The last qualifier, Beatroot 6 of 6. The winner of this battle goes into the finals, Fresh Cafe Warehouse, April 3rd, with all the rest of the winners of the qualifiers. We got the Easy Music Center. Give it up for my man Peter right there. And his whole staff. You guys see them every month. Keep doing their thing. Plus we got a guest, my man. It was a Marco, right? From Monster? Yes, Monster Cables. Is that right? Am I saying it right? Okay, thank you. He's our guest judge. I love guest judges. And he's got some stuff for us for the finals. But let's just do this right now. This is Beatroot. This is a producer's battle. Happens 6 times a year with 1 finals. And this is the last one. Basically, each producer here has created original beats, 2-minute compositions. They go head to head. The way that I picked them out is I put them all in a hat, and I did it at work, on work time, which was great. Pulled them out, and this is the random battling order. From there, the 3 winners will move on to the final 4. The losers will go to a 3-man sudden death bracket to see who gets the 4th place. From there, it's the final 4. Then it goes to the final 2. It's all 1 beat each, unless there's a tie, then they go to another beat. The only time it's 2 beats is in the finals. So as we go along, we'll get it. But let's just introduce the producers. From the right-hand side, we have Earwig Origami. Y'all give it up. And then we got Tiki next to him. Tiki, give it up. And we got Peter in the middle. He's gonna battle. He's not gonna battle. He's just the owner. He's the man. Okay, the next up we got my man Chastise with the crowd. After that we got Kazu the Gonzo. Give it up. And then last up we got my man Kayfabe. That's it. Alright. So because Sosa was supposed to be our 6th contestant, I don't know where he's at, he didn't answer his phone. The person that's battling Sosa is gonna get into a free round. So Sosa's not here, so judges take note of that. Okay, so the first round is gonna be Earwig Origami versus Tiki, Kazu the Gonzo versus Kayfabe, and Chastise versus Sosa. So Chastise gets to go on free. That was just random. I did it randomly, didn't know who was gonna make it. But before we get into that, my man Peter is gonna demo an instrument.
This thing just came out not too long ago, probably seen demos on YouTube. It's the Chord micro sampler. I get pretty excited about new sampling machines, and when I first tried it, I kind of was trying to make it work like an MPC, and I was like, oh, this thing sucks. And then when I finally realized how to use it, it's pretty cool. Hopefully I don't flail and fumble a whole lot. That's probably gonna happen a little bit here, because I just started messing with it. Anyway, just gonna try to make a couple things on the spot and show you how it samples and show you the different sampling modes, and maybe if I'm lucky, I'll bang out a beat. So let's see how this goes. Right now I got the Auto Next feature on, and what the Auto Next does is you can set timing parameters, and basically it has like a sensitivity gate. So I'm going to set it for a sensitivity of something that'll work well for me here. Let's see here, trigger. Right now it has a threshold of 7, I'm going to put it down to 5 so it's a little more sensitive to my beatboxing. And essentially I got a bunch of keys highlighted here, you can't really see them but they're flashing right now. And I'm going to make some beatboxing, it's just going to throw the beatbox hopefully seamlessly onto the keys. Let's see how that goes. Did it pretty seamlessly, right? It's pretty cool. My sound. So right now, they're all kind of on this like mode where if I touch it, it plays a little thing. I'm not so hot on that. I'm kind of used to like one touch and let it go. So there's something called a loop function, and I can make it so they all release automatically. You'll hear this like in a second. So now when I go. That kind of open close hi-hat feel, and it doesn't rather going all the way. system, this sounds really heavy. Normally I'm gonna like run them through a compressor. You can do that kind of stuff too. So like, let me just give you a feel for like, there's a lot of effects on board. It's basically got like a kiosk pad type effects if you're similar with Chorus products. Let me just run through it real quick so you can get a feel. I got reverb, sorry. I've got compressor, filter, band EQ, distortion, decimeter, reverb, delays, other sorts of delays, pan delays, mod delays, tape echo, chorus, flanger, vibrato, phaser, tremolo, ring modulator, pitch shifter, grain soft, you know, that is talk modulator, looper. A lot of cool effects built right into the box. Normally, I like the compressor a lot because a lot of times those beatboxes come out kind of weak. Right now on the PA it sounds super heavy, so I'm probably not going to mess with it too much. But if you wanted to, you could, you might want to turn it down just a little bit. So I'm going to put the compressor on, and you can assign the compressor, like right now I'm going to assign sensitivity to one of these controls and attack to the other, and let's see how that sounds on my drums. So right now that's unaffected. I'm going to put this guy on. So I'm messing with the attack and sensitivity, and you can totally tweak out how heavy your kicks are. And right now, does it sound like a beatbox anymore? Not really, it sounds pretty heavy. And so I can take that cat, my snare is kind of weak. So right now, the only problem is both my kick drum and my snare, my kick drum got affected by what I did to the snare. There's only one compressor on the entire board. I only got one effect that I can run at any given time. So what I want to do is, I'm going to make that kick drum sound as good as I possibly can first. So it's pretty punchy now. I kind of like that sound. And I'm going to bounce that sound so I can then come back and use the effects again. So I'm going to bounce that guy to another key and hopefully I don't flail here to see what happens. I need to change the audio sampling to, so it's resampling its own output rather than from the microphone. And I need to reset these keys so I get it into the right spot. I'm going to send my new kick to over here, and let's see what happens here. So now, hopefully, if I did that right, on this new pad, I'm going to have that kick, no effects, and it sounds just like the kick did with the effects. So now I've completely resampled my own kick. I got my own custom kick. I got rid of that. Here's what the kick would have sounded like without the effects. Ooh, that's with the double effects on now. Don't need that. That versus that real heavy sounding kick. I kind of like that. So I did a cat. I wasn't so hot on that anyway, but I did a clap. Pretty weak sounding. That's not a hip hop clap. It's definitely not going to move the crowd with that thing. But one of the cool things that you can do is just put it to keyboard mode. And now I'm going to choose that clap sample. I choose the sample for the keyboard node. Now I got like a polyphonic keyboard of claps. So now what I can do is take that clap and layer it with a bunch of different pitches of the clap, and maybe I can get something fatter sounding. You know, it's still kind of weak to me, but let's try to go with that and see what happens. It's not going to be like, I've done this before. It takes some time. You know, it has to do with like how I do this, kind of the original sample. But let's see if I can do something with that first. So I'm going to take that sample. I'm going to assign the auto next to sampling again to the right key. And let's see if I can get this going. Not too heavy. Let's see what happens. So now I got that kind of a little bit fatter clap. I might want to come, if I want to get fancy, I don't want to blow it again in front of you guys. I could maybe run the compressor again or mess around with that sound maybe. I'm not going to try to resample, it's just too much time, but I might be able to torque it out, make it a little bit fatter sounding. It's not my favorite clap in the world, but I'm going to run with that one. It's okay for now.